questions right here. First off, if they're like really personal, I won't give like really descriptive answers. My room right now, so it was kind of messy. I tried cleaning it. How tall are you? I remember correctly, 5'1". Where are you from? Indiana in America. What kind of food do you like the most? It's a kind of a tie between salad and pizza. What movie do you watch the most? Never really thought of that. Oh, basically anything sci-fi or horror. I don't really have a specific movie I watch the most. Usually once I watch it about like twice, it gets kind of boring. Though, if I was to go, which ones do I like the most? Like, I like the most, it would be anything Disney. I have something wrong with me being obsessed with anything Disney. Especially the classics like Snow White, Peter Pan, Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, stuff like that. Are you single? No. What color are your eyes? Okay, that's a bit hard. They look a bit dark right now, but they are a bluish gray and they have brown in the center. My sister Portia, she has the same exact eye color as me. Turns out it's actually a very like rare eye condition, or color, whatever. I forget what it's called. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. What's your latest project? Teen Witch. What's Teen Witch about? Basically two sisters who find out that they have powers, and one of the sisters has a doppelganger. She comes in, tries helping them out. Then there's this mysterious person that is running the show behind all of them. So basically, this doppelganger's name is Scarlet. That's all I'm going to say on the character-wise. And she works for somebody who wants these sisters because they're a rare type of supernatural being. And he's trying to build like an army-like thing. I just can't really... We haven't really figured out his plan or his backstory quite yet. So once we get that, we'll write it in. When's Teen Witch gonna be uploaded? We're still figuring out how to film it. We are still working on the script. Basically, at the latest, mid-July. I know we keep on pushing it backwards, but we don't know what to do. Who's your favorite band? Okay, that one's a bit hard. Boy band wise, it'd be Big Time Rush. Any other thing else, it would be a three-way tie between Fall Out Boy, 3 Days of Grace, and Panic at the Disco. I just discovered a new band called Driver Era, but they haven't really made it into my favorites yet. What grade are you in? That's a bit hard to say. I'm gonna have to say between 9th and 10th grade. but technically age-wise, finishing off 8th grade. My mom thinks I'm too advanced. Who are you dating? Again, not specifying. Just that I'm not single. Where do you want to live? Anywhere warm. Like, where I live, basically it's kind of confusing because winters can be very, very cold, and once it, like, spring, it's kind of confusing because beginning of spring, there's always snow, and then it will get warm one day and it's freezing the next, and then once you get near the end of spring, it's hot. It's literally like it hits about 80 near the end of spring, and midsummer it's hundreds. It gets hot. But those are the questions I have written down. And then I'm gonna talk a bit about Teen Witch. So basically, we are finishing the script. We are figuring out more characters who can play them. We are still trying to figure out how to shoot this, since we don't really have the money to go out, get props, get a set, all that stuff. We're trying to figure out how to do it within what we have. So we figured out my room will be used as one of the characters' rooms. My mom's room will be used as the other room. Now, I'm not going to say whose is whose because then that's just going to totally blow it. But mainly, depending on the characters, depending on what room. So one of the sisters will get the bigger room out of the two. So basically, the one that's not the sister will be getting my room because it's more secluded, mysterious, it's not full of stuff, more looks like it's within like a little range. My mom's room has more stuff in it, so we'll have to be careful on what we shoot on. And then that will be one of the sisters' room. If not both of them, we might make it where the sisters share a room because there's multiple beds in the room. I think there's 2 beds in that room. My siblings share the room. My brother, AJ, is going to be the cameraman and the mysterious character. So, he will be playing a character, but will have very few lines. And when he does have lines, until he can start working up and memorizing like me and my sister have, because we have been doing this, we've been acting since we were in school. We're homeschooled now, so that's why I'm saying that. Basically, we do school plays, stuff like that, so this is just fun messing around to get us more practice. Because that's what we want to do. We want to be able to act, all that, but we got to get the practice in. And, well, that's all that. If you have more questions, just comment them down below or go to my Instagram, and I'll put my Instagram in the link below, and my sister's, and probably my sister's TikTok if I can memorize that. I'm gonna have to check one of the other YouTube videos. But that's just what we are doing, and my sister and mom are in there talking about Netflix. Okay, so I'm gonna go now. So, yeah.